Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
Understand, man. And I'm gonna have a real grown up conversation. When people be like, that's why you not this, that's why y'all got to be the most kitty thinking minded people, you know what I'm saying? To say that's why another grown up not doing something that another grown up won't allow them to do. Like how that even sound? Like that sound like some shit that, you know, out of movie. Like it don't even sound real, but motherfuckers really be saying, that's why you ain't this. Like, man, don't y'all know that I'm a 44-year-old man with freedom? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it come down to me doing what I want to do, another motherfucker ain't gonna have no control over it. You feel me? Like, whatever I can't control, I can't control. Like, I don't count what's not mine. You feel me? But anything is mine, then that's when y'all can say that's why. Anything that's in my control, then you can say that's why. You feel me? Y'all gotta grow up, man. You feel me? Like I think a lot of y'all be surprised of the reaction that we don't give. You feel me? Like y'all be expecting us to be mad about the situation to the point when we troll the situation and we making a joke and we laughing and still doing what we doing.
They said they can't hear you on YouTube.
Y'all attaching me Y'all attaching me to that situation. Y'all don't attach Drake. Y'all don't attach Nicki. Y'all don't attach Wayne. You feel me? Like I'm YNT. I don't got cash money on my chain. So I can't wait till the day when they stop even attaching me to shit, to be honest, because like when I was politicking for that shit, when I was speaking on it, when I was excited about doing it, you know what I'm saying? Then y'all can say, okay, yeah, he wanted this, that. But man, I'm so 13 years ago, I'm been home 13 years, man. Y'all gotta come on. Some of y'all be acting like I just came home.
Wow, wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys download Boss Talk 101 app. Guys, Turk speaks out, man. Hot boy Turk speaks out. Basically saying he wishes they wouldn't attach him to these situations, man. It's official. He said that, they're gonna be doing reaction videos to this or that, far as these the show go. They won't be at the Verzuz, man, and he won't be there, but the Verzuz will go on, and a lot of people are calling me, and I'm so excited about what we're about to see up there. OG, you there?
I'm right here, bro.
Man, I can't wait to get up there and see this, man, this thing, man, this function that they having, man. It's going to be huge, man. And I'm getting a lot of calls. I'm real happy about the turnout. I know some stuff. I can't say who's going to be there, but I do know the people that's getting called. I'm definitely just have an insight to it and respect everybody that's popping up there, man. Can't wait to get up there. But one person that won't be up there is Hot Boy Turk.
Oh my goodness. And it just trips me out how he says people attaching him to, well, wouldn't nobody know if you wouldn't be on the air airing it out? The people that you mentioned that weren't invited, Drake or whoever
Nicki.
else,
Yeah.
Nicki, they're not on media talking about they're waiting for a call.
Oh, okay. I get you.
So when you say you waiting for a call, that means you interested. So if you don't have, does he have a record deal with a major label?
I don't really know his background on it. I hadn't heard a lot of his music
So he's talking like he's an independent agent that he got this going on.
well, he probably is independent. I don't know how big, independent is something different than what it used to be.
He doesn't have a label. He's still riding off of Cash Money's name.
He's just saying he's not Cash Money no more, OG.
But he's saying he's Hot Boy Dirk riding from Cash. That's like me walking down the street saying I'm not with Boss Talk, but I'm still OG Pyro. My name is Ayatollah. My name is Ayatollah.
OG, but I don't think he's saying. I think I really feel like it's messing with him that he's not invited.
Yeah. So admit it. Just get with Dr. Phil, Go through the little situation, how you've been out 13 years and they haven't really given you what you think you deserve. And that you have to move on. But getting on these social medias with you and your wife, talking about what you don't, and this is like a TV. You're making it like TV. You're trying to get the views and the likes and people to be on your side. Okay, you're going to have a group of people that say, yeah, Dirk was the baddest man. Somebody going to say that. Be appreciative of that. But you're not invited. That's it. That's all.
OG, when you look at it, he's basically he started his career off being a part of Cash Money, and just really trying to, just let's be real for a minute, man. When you think about Cash Money is Army, better yet a Navy, but Cash Money is basically Slim. Cash Money is basically Birdman. These are the pinnacles. These are the CEOs that at a very young age when I got a $30 million partner venture with Universal, and it's turned into billions and billions of sales, and they've kept that movement going for years. So at the end of the day, I don't think we lose a lot with Hot Boy Turk not being there, because the pinnacles, Slim and Birdman, will be in the building, and these guys are heavy when it come down to the music industry. These are guys that you gotta respect. Everybody in the industry, whether they don't like them or not, they have to respect them, because what they carved out in the culture for us will never be able to be repeated or competed with when it come down to their sales and the way they handle their business coming out of New Orleans. Now, with that being said, it gotta be impactful, for Hot Boy Turk to be to even have a situation where it's toxic with moguls like that. These guys are huge, man, and I hope that they can get it rectified at some point. Maybe he don't make it to Verzuz. He don't make it to Verzuz, but maybe somewhere down the line he wisens up. They wisened up to a point to where they can have a decent conversation and communication link.
Well, sometimes the realization, a lot of times people envision that they're part of, like you say, CEOs, that they're part of the foundation, and you was just a worker.
Wow.
the General Motors don't stop making cars because you quit.
That's right. I had 5 uncles that worked for General Motors. They did, except for one of them, and General Motors ain't stopped ticking.
It moves right on. So sometimes you have to get over it. And shit, you ain't never had a Cash Money chain, but Boss Talk was invited. We got the call.
No, we did get the call, OG. We got the call, man. And we got the call quick too. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of just being a part of both camps and working and making sure to show love to the culture, man, and being able to be one that you can approach and that's humble, man. And it ain't telling you that meekness is weakness. It's just, when you got something to speak on, be stern about it and do what you say you're going to do. When you don't, refrain from the situation. But at the end of the day, these guys, man, like I said, what they built, you can't contest or go. There's a thing where you have to choose your battle wisely.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's certain things you don't battle with. And when you start battling with different levels, then you battling, you in a no-win situation. And I talk about that verse where it was in the book of Luke, where 5,000, I believe it's 10,000, was going up against an army of 25,000 or something like that. It was a ridiculous number. But at the end of the day, who won't sit down first and send a messenger to say, hey, man, can we rectify the situation, instead of running into a losing situation? Sometimes you got to choose not sometimes, all the time, you got to choose your battles wisely. And I think that's where it becomes an issue. Now, am I saying that Hot Boy Turk won't be who he is and dope? He's dope. Like for me, I've always respected what they created, but under the umbrella of Cash Money. I ain't gonna lie, sit here and say that I've been checking for him outside the umbrella of Cash Money. I'm not gonna tell you that, because I'd be lying. Because when I look at them all, it's a collective effort that went in over there, And man, it's just something that you can't go up against by yourself like that. And I think they'll, like I said, at some point, these guys hopefully gets it together where but but you gotta understand, when there's all type of lawsuits and all type of people involved and all type of, man, it can make that thing where you might not never get it pulled back together,
And that's the whole issue. Like you say, you have to realize what your position is and what it's going to cost you. At 44, you're not a hot boy no more. You kind of cooled off.
It's crazy. He still can be a hot boy. He just got to rectify the situation.
Be nothing hot about a 44-year-old.
What?
You move slower, and he ain't gonna jump out and do no mystical shit at 44 years old, bro.
So what would your advice be to Hot Boy Turk?
Go down there with Susan Hutton and get a job at the Walmart.
What? What? You crazy, man? This is so. Let me ask you this, man. They say they're doing shows in Texas, man, while the Verzuz is going on. How that still could work out? Now, I think it was a smart move to try to do something.
That sounds so petty.
What?
That we're gonna go, and on the 23rd we'll be in Dallas doing reviews, and we'll be on the 24th. And the only people gonna come see you in Houston, people couldn't afford to get to Vegas or don't have cable. Ain't nobody coming to listen to you go against Cash Money and No Limit. What are you there for?
Well, I think he's just trying to do something to keep it.
Sit your ass down and watch the Dallas Cowboy football game Saturday. Just quit.
Sunday, man. I don't think no football. Listen, man. All I know is, man, I think he's trying to do something, and a slow money beat no money. So,
but no, you just said 10,000 against 25,000. Sit your ass down before you get slaughtered.
Oh, gee, all I'm saying is the man can travel and do reactions to what's going on with the show and give his thoughts on it, and people will look at it because of his.
Nobody care about his thoughts on it. He already sued him. What is he gonna do? Come on the radio talk about the lawsuit?
No.
He made that dumb decision, so live with it, bro.
Well, one thing about it, man, you got to realize, man, that the man can, bounce back at some point from this. Right now, we're just not there. But they still, he's still, like I said, when it come down to it, he's still going to try to keep something going, man. He got to keep food on and say, this is how he eats. So he's coming up with strategic ways to make something happen. So I got to give him kudos for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, I really admire
Thank you.
Because you're a guru on music, right?
Yeah, I like music.
And you know all the way back to Bobby Bland.
Yeah, Little Milton. Yeah, I can go all the way over to Sam Cooke. Yeah.
Hit me two of Dirk's verses.
No, I don't know his verses. I know he got a new album that came out.
Wait a minute. You don't even know you the guru of anything I ask you, and you talking about Hot Boy Turk, and you can't say one of his verses?
I mean, he had some stuff not outside of Hot Boy, outside of Cash Money.
This is a yes or no answer. Can you tell me one of his verses on Cash Money?
Oh man, I have to think. Let me see. Because
we'll wait.
He had Rainwater asked me the same thing, and I should have, and I couldn't think, and then I seen it afterwards.
Keep thinking.
He on that Hot Boy. I like him hot. The one that don't tell me to stop. I think he said that was Lil Wayne. Turk had a. They won't miss him like that, OG. I know what you're saying, but he's still a part of it. I don't know his.
He's a +1. He's not the group, bro. So for him to act out like that, you know what, Dirk, I like the way you look, and you look like a real gangster, but you a honeydew, bro. You let your wife.
Man, you be calling me a honeydew, man. Don't you sit there. Let me tell you something. Don't you dare sit there because you're a single man and sit up there and try to criticize somebody that has their mate and they work with their mate. I'm not putting up with that right now on Boss Talk 101. You know me and you have arguments about that honeydew stuff. You watch how you using that honeydew stuff. That touched the nerve right there.
That's why he mad at BG, because BG say, bro, let's talk like men. We don't need your wife in this.
Really?
So,
when did that happen?
Yeah, that was the whole trip right there.
No, I don't think I don't like you. I really don't, cause you hell, man. But I'm telling you right now, man. Listen, the man gonna be pulling some strings to try to keep some motion going in the mix of this. I commend him for at least pulling a move like that. I don't agree with you to sit down and get out the way. No, he can still do certain things to try to keep his, because he got his YouTube channel going. He got his all his brand moving. So he got a dang. You got to think about it, bro. And this is something you got to think about, OG. Some people don't like maybe the way Birdman and Cash Money run things, right? Even though I love it, even though I'm a fan of it, and I argue you down about them, certain people out there are going to be haters. Maybe he's grabbing a hold of some of those people that don't like the way the situation is going. And then he's basically taking and turning that up a little bit. I don't know, but I'm not that.
The people that don't like him, the people that hate him, are broke. They don't care. You just told me that they had a deal at Young Men for $30 million.
Yeah, that was when they was young. They was teenagers.
And they sold billions of records.
Yeah.
Do you think they care what somebody at Walmart can talk about them?
No. They don't care nothing about that, man. I'm a big Birdman advocate, so I've been defending Birdman. Anybody say something?
Birdman went through a transition where everybody was clowning him about putting respect on my name.
Yep. I was swinging that nigga during that time.
He shut his mouth. He didn't react to none of that.
No, he didn't. He made some shirts. He made some shirts. He made some merch off of it.
He made merchandise off of that.
You're a hustler, man.
So I'm just telling Dirk that Dirk need to find him another lane, because that little whining, him and his wife getting on there like Lucy and Desi Arnaz.
This man,
it's not working. It's not working.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm on the other side of that. I commend them for getting out there and trying to make something happen. You know, I keep my wife with me, and I know already once you link up like that and y'all basically fighting to make something happen, whatever happened, y'all in agreement on it, and that's gonna be big for him and his mate. That's all that matters. His brand, he got to do what he got to do to keep his thing going. I get what you saying, but I understand also that he gotta eat, man. So at the end of the day, how he eat is up to him now, because he can't come to the Verzuz because they didn't invite him. So that's off the table. We got to figure something else out, and that is a big bag. He's missing out on a situation that could kind of react to something, and everybody's there. The whole city's shutting down. New Orleans is going to be there. His family members going to be there. Everybody going to be up there supporting and pushing the whole Cash Money, No Limit situation, and he ain't going to be able to be there. That's all it is to it. And he said he ain't going to be there. He's trying to do something different. And I just don't know. It's tough for me to know how that's gonna react, because I'm gonna be too focused on trying to figure out what's going on with the Verzuz, man. Shout out to Silk the Shocker. Shout out to all the people that I've been rocking with. Birdman, all the words of encouragement for Boss Talk 101 from the No Limit camp, from the Cash Money camp. I can't wait to see you there. Don't meet me there, beat me there. It's going down. Cash Money versus No Limit. And guys, hey, it's all the way live. The stuff I'm hearing, the way that people are talking about this, hey, it's crazy. I'm seeing it everywhere on the internet. And it's people coming that y'all gonna be blown away by the people that's gonna show up. It's about to be a crazy time. OG, quit trying to make it about the West Coast. We gonna be in Vegas. That's why the convention is held. That's why they do a lot of shows. Don't try to act like just cause we on the West Coast we couldn't have did it in the South. That is a lie. That's a total lie. We could have did it in Atlanta. We could have did it a lot of places, but we chose to show y'all some love, nigga. That's what that is.
Thank you.
OG say thank you. But we will be in the building as usual. Y'all already know what it is when it comes down to Boss Talk 101. Bar none, fade all when it comes down to making sure that these interviews gonna be livid, that these people gonna get to see a hell of a show, and they gonna understand what's going on. It's gonna be a couple days of festivities, guys. You guys better get your tickets now. Y'all better figure it out, man. Y'all don't want to miss this one. I'm telling you now, no limit cash money showdown. It's going down, man. BG gonna be in that thing. Man and Fresh gonna be in that thing. I can keep David. Don't get it wrong. It's gonna be going down, man. Matt gonna be in that thing. It's crazy, man. Simply Shocker Fiend gonna be in that thing. Mia X, man.
Is Mystical gonna be there?
I don't know. He ain't out yet, man. But damn.
I thought somebody said last week he was out.
Yeah, he on the verge of getting out, but he ain't out yet. It's definitely about to happen. But even though he ain't gonna be there, Fiend gonna be there. It's gonna be a lot of people there, and it's gonna be people there. I'm not at liberty to say, but boy, y'all don't want to miss this one, man. It's going down. Boss Talk 101, man. And if you still watching, bro, make sure you guys check out what's going on over here on Boss Talk 101, cause we don't play no games over here. OG, I got something to tell you too. I didn't tell you yet, but it's going down. You got to realize we got Honeycomb Braids got out, but it's one show we talked about where the boy got killed. You was right. That was a white guy that shot him. The video is out.
I'm always right.
I don't want to hear that crap, but his family and all of them done said that he was wrong in that situation. We got to get on that. We got to talk about that. But at any rate, listen, man, and it shows the video clear too what happened. But here's what you got to understand, man. If you still, we're gonna talk about that. Not on this show. Not right now. In Milwaukee, definitely. That's where it happened. Honeycomb Braids is out, guys. Check this out right here. Boss Talk 101, man. OG Baru always starting problems. I'll let y'all know that right now. He always talking crazy, but that's my guy, so I gotta ride with him, man. We gonna be up on the West Coast, man. But we could have did it in the South again. Let me just say that. Boss Talk 101, man. Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.